The cosmos as a company, including the Second Vatican Council and essay. At the beginning of a young company, often called a startup, there is usually a big idea. The founder is happy to have employees who are not only technically competent, but who also share the vision, help shape it, and live it. People who have strengths of character and get involved. This creates a strong, vibrant, and successful community. When mistrust, selfishness, or a lack of cooperation take over, when human weaknesses strain cooperation, when employees neglect the vision and no longer focus on it, but instead love the boss above all else, almost idolizing him and giving up their personal responsibility, the company becomes vulnerable. And that is exactly what the competition wants. For employees to lose their motivation through the shared vision, and for character flaws to weaken the company. If I now consider the cosmos as a great vision and creation, isn't it important for the builders to have good personnel, strong in character, and with a good sense of community and the shared vision? How can Jesus then say, no matter what your character is, the main thing is that you love me? I will take all your faults and weaknesses upon myself. Just carry on as you are? Is the message really to wait passively for salvation instead of actively participating in the plan of creation? Was it his intention that we simply accept him or obey his representatives on earth? For me, the Second Vatican Council was a turning point. The plan of creation was once again clearly placed at the center. Active service, humanity, responsibility for the world. One decisive sentence was, "The mission of the Church is not only in words, but in lived witness, in service to others, in care for creation, in helping to shape a more humane world." Cf. Gaudium et Spes. Active love and devotion to other people are just as important as preaching. It's about justice and peace as a mission. Life itself, in all its relationships, tasks, and challenges, is sacred space. The Ubuntu spirit says, I am because you are. And Jesus? He is because he lives in all of us, when we encounter one another with open hearts. Further explanations of the Second Vatican Council under Pope John XXII. Christians should proclaim Christ to the world not only through words, but also through the witness of their lives. Ad Gentes, number 11. Every form of human activity must be in harmony with the whole person, with a view to his ultimate end, and must serve him in the right way. Gaudium et Spes, number 35. The joy and hope, the grief and anguish of the people of today, are also the joy and hope, the grief and anguish of the disciples of Christ. Gaudium et Spes, number 1. Peace is the work of justice. Gaudium et Spes, number 78. It is man's duty to use created things properly and to shape them by his work and technology in such a way that they truly serve man. Gaudium et Spes, number 64. Everything that threatens the conditions of life on earth ultimately also corrupts the moral atmosphere. Gaudium et Spes, number 27. The deepest causes of misery lie in the distortion of human relationships, which are linked to political, economic, and social inequalities. Gaudium et Spes, number 63. The gap between rich and poor is widening. The Church demands that all people be regarded as brothers and sisters, and calls for worldwide solidarity. Gaudium et Spes, paraphrased from number 66 to 69.